What's good, Awoken? Good morning. Happy Tuesday morning. Happy Election Day to New Yorkers, citizens in the Utah, Maryland, and the GOP runoff in South Carolina have a very critical runoff down there. So those are going to be the four states we're covering today. We are live on the Hill. Rainy, still pretty, uh, quite unfortunate days of weather. It hasn't really stopped raining in the last 18 or some odd hours. But we are here live outside at the Capitol. Not sure how long we'll be outside. We'll probably have to make a way to head inside of the Senate or something because there's really not much going on out here, to be honest with you. Um, it's all pretty quite bare in terms of, just kind of show you real quick. And not a lot of people out. And what we don't want is our phone to get wet and we lose the ability to charge the phone. So we're going to be not outside for too long on today's stream. Hello, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you being here. Um, yeah, hope you're doing well. Thank you for liking the video. But yeah, we just don't want to be outside too long. We're going to have to seek some kind of shelter indoors for a longer term. Um, and there's really not a whole lot going on outside, as I just mentioned. But here, let's trek our way across the Capitol here. Yeah, I'm going to try and protect the charging port as much as possible um, on here. But yeah, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining today's stream, though. Regardless of the rain, we are still out here on the grind. Yeah, we're going to head inside of the Senate here probably. I think that just makes a little more sense today. And that's if citizens don't want to be outside, then definitely members of Congress don't want to be outside either. So we're going to be hanging out here. Let's go to all messages. What's going on, Putt King? Thank you for joining the stream, brother, man. Yeah, what's going on, old man? Got a little purple today, but yeah, here's a little pan out for everybody. So you got the Supreme Court back there, and you got the Capitol building over here. But yeah, not much going on outside, so we're going to head inside of the Senate. Just wanted to start the stream outside, show you guys what's up. Deborah says, yeah, so we got a purple tie, but we got a pink shirt, though. So good morning, Deborah. Thank you for joining the stream today. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everyone being here. As I mentioned, it is primary election day, though, in New York, Utah, runoff election day in South Carolina, and Maryland. Maryland has their primaries today as well. I believe the big battle in Maryland is over longtime Democrat Steny Hoyer is retiring. So there has been a competitive primary to replace his seat on who would replace the longtime majority leader under Nancy Pelosi when she was Speaker and when Democrats had control of the lower chamber in Congress. That's going to be the marquee matchup in Maryland. Nothing else really Maryland won't have many competitive races come November. South Carolina, you got Pam Yvette versus Alan Wilson, I think the Attorney General. The president has made a co-endorsement or the dual endorsement. Ultimately, he backed Pam Yvette in the primary in the first round of voting back 2 weeks ago, and she finished first out of, there were like 5 or 6 candidates though, so she was unable to secure a majority of the vote and outright win the election. Alan Wilson came in second and survived and advanced to today's runoff election, which is important for him. Over those 2 weeks, he was able to smooth talk Trump and the president's inner circle into getting a key endorsement for governor. So now both candidates have been endorsed by the president. What's going on, yo boy? And Zimmerman said, "How are you doing? How are you all doing?" I think we're all doing great on the Awoken today. We are here right outside of the U.S. Capitol building today. We're not going to stay here too long because it is rainy outside. Maybe we can shelter under this tree for a couple of moments and not have the precipitation hit us under here for a little bit. Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's shelter under here. I'm doing good, yo boy. But back to the South Carolina analysis. Recent polling has shown Alan Wilson ahead big time. Um, Big time. And most recent polling up to, I think there was a poll, he had 60% and she only had 25%. So in terms of polling, he has really surpassed Yvette in the last 5 days, I'd say in particular. What's going on, guys? How are you guys doing today? You guys doing good? Good. Yep, joined the Capitol. Let's go. Um, um, yeah, it's always nice to say hi to some tourists and some bystanders. Yo boy says, "Is that Trump bullying?" I don't think he's bullying anybody in this primary because he's endorsed both of the candidates. So I don't think he's really been super aggressive or anti. Yeah, he hasn't been rude or anything this primary. Um, but is there something else you think he's been bullying? The Colonel, what's going on, brother man? Says, "Good morning, sir. Welcome back. It looks humid. Very, indeed. You're not going to get a whole lot of uh, protection from the this DC summer humidity, especially with the rain. It's just been awful. Um, it rained all of last night, basically all of yesterday evening. There was a brief pause around 8 o'clock or so, and then I don't think it started raining until about 9 o'clock this morning. Um, but we're going to get through it. Okay, everybody, please leave that a like uh, and a heart. Deborah Thompson with the $2 super chat. Thank you very much for your continued financial support to the show. We are waking up people every day in Washington, D.C., and you have a car here. You got Senator Jackie, oh goodness, Senator from Nevada, Jackie Rosen of Nevada, right there driving by after leaving a vote in the Senate this morning. So that's our first appearance of a senator today on the show. Oop, I think I hearted that. Hang on. There we go. All right, that's a heart there. But yeah, thank you very much, Deborah. Appreciate your support here. Yeah, it is primary day in 4 key states today. And we're going to be trying to talk to a couple of members of Congress as well. We may need yeah, this tree has given us some decent shelter here. Yeah, see, the rain is not strong enough to where if you can find some trees or somewhere to seek a temporary refuge under, you can make it outside. But you can't stay here forever. Yeah, I can't stay out in the open forever or the phone's going to crackle and pop or whatever. So we're going to do the best we can, and if we need to go inside, we will. That's always a possibility as well. Spartacus says, "Good morning, all. What's going on, brother?" And thank you, Hans, for the sparkles and the makeup brush and all those other little gifts. Very kind of you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, Spartacus, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing okay, brother. Yeah, we're back here right outside the Russell Senate building today. Yeah, what's going on, Sam? Yeah, we want to protect the charging port as much as possible. All right, only a couple seconds left. Then we can get under those trees over there under Russell. We can hide. Yeah, let's get under these trees real quickly. But yeah, what's going on, Sam? Good morning, brother. Thank you for joining the stream today. Wonderful to see you, per usual. Okay, we're under the tree. So we able to get some temporary refuge under this tree. Let's go under this one. This one's a little bigger. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Colonel. Yeah, which I'm not sure if she's going to be around today. It is primary day in New York. Speaking of AOC and progressive, more leftist Democrats, um, a regime target is, I believe, Dan Goldman of New York's 10th congressional district. He's been under the gun of some of these Dems, some of these more progressive Dems here recently. Um, and so New York 10 is the race to watch. Yeah, we can't really be outside. Yeah, we're going to get cooked if we're outside. So we're going to need let's head inside. What's going on, brother? Okay. All right, here. Yeah, I got to go through security real quick. So just wait a sec. I'm in the building right now. Uh, 10 months. You have a cell phone or what? We are in the Russell Senate building this morning. We're going to be a little bit. Let me get all my stuff back on. Alrighty. Alright, everybody. We are live here in the Russell building. We're going to be walking around here. Please let me know if the video ever stops or anything like that, because um, the internet connection inside is always a little worse than outside, no matter what. What's going on, Waffle Jackson 42? All right. All right, we are mic'd up. We are ready to go. So yeah, so this is the first floor of the Russell Senate building here. What's going on, Mud Butters? Appreciate you being here. Okay, what's going on, CS? Here, let's see some of your other comments here. If all the libs were given a psyche test, I bet about 80% of them would come back as insane. Where are we walking? So we're going to be in the Russell building. It's a little too it's too risky to be outside today. There's not going to be much foot traffic outside because it's raining, and if we're outside, we could lose the ability to lightning charge our phone, which that would doom. Yeah, that would immediately put the time allotment on the stream because the phone would just start dying. Without this portable charger, the phone dies almost instantly. Yes, we've been to the reflecting pool this weekend. Yeah, we were at the reflecting pool this weekend, but we're in the Russell Senate building today um, because the service. I will need. Okay, yeah, as I was mentioning, the service here will kind of falter quickly, so I need somebody. Um, yeah, whenever it stops, I just need somebody to let me know in the chat as quickly as possible, so I can reset the video. But yeah, we are here in the Russell building today. Pretty excited to be here. Yeah, who knows? There might be a senator or two out walking around, popping around, and we'll have a couple questions for him. So, okay, yeah, that's what I fear. That's what I fear being inside, is that the connection is just not nearly as good as it is outside. I'm competing with a lot of other internet traffic to try. Um, yeah, and the YouTube Live, I think it just takes um, more energy. So that's just kind of the reality we're dealing with right now. Some dumbass called me. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Boston? Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Deborah, it's just, yeah, we're going to need to find a good area. So the Russell building may not be very good. Um, we've had some minor success in the Hart building before. There's a big, there's like a bin before, and the connection there wouldn't be awful, at least. But here, it's just not going to be very good. So that's kind of a little bit of the problem. Sir Yanis says breaking news. Former Israeli Prime Minister. For the first time since the establishment of Israel, the brand Israel is a net negative in the United States. That's a disaster. Yeah, it's definitely a net negative, that's for sure. Thing is, they have nothing to blame for that than other than themselves, though. It's totally self-inflicted. Hey, what's going on, Z? Thank you for joining the stream today. Z says communist pope, and Sam says breaking news. Uh, Healthcare cannot be subordinated to market interests. Pope Leo. Was that the 14th or 15th Pope Leo? Something like that? All right, we're in the, yeah. Let's see if we can get to Hart. I think Hart is the play. So here's where a lot. Right here. You have this little like corridor right here. But yeah, let me know if there's a problem um, with the internet, especially in this basement. It seems to be holding strong. I keep seeing the numbers fluctuate up and down, which is what we need right now. So, but I've also been thinking we can, once I get to Hart, we can just talk for a couple of minutes and then may use the second hour. Um, I can do some solo, and yeah, I can do some solo interviews. So this is the Russell Senate building. This is one of the three key Senate buildings, or three main, I should say. It's there are committee hearing rooms in this building. There are Senate offices as well. When I worked in the Senate, I was on the fourth floor in the Russell Senate building. Um, it's the oldest of the three. The doors are massive. I'm talking about it. Those doors make John Fetterman look like an ant, kind of. They're just huge, big wooden, creaky doors. Yeah, same. I'm not too certain because I don't really know all of the religions, so I can't say one way or the other. What's going on, KG Seld? Good morning. Thank you for joining today's stream. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, Deborah, this is just really more of a housing area for the senators, staff room. There's also uh, janitors, architect of capital, all that. Yeah, kind of stuff goes on here, more or less. Suriana says, I would agree 100%. Yeah, same. Yeah, I couldn't say one way or the other, Sam. Yeah. Um, let's get a. Here we go. We're just going to try to get to the Hart building, and then once we're at Hart, um, yeah, we won't really have to worry about connection lagging in and out. So, so now we're in this like little common area here in the Senate. This is sometimes meetings are taken down here. People will eat lunch, eat snacks, anything of that nature typically. Just a little common area for staffers and lobbyists or patrons or people here to advocate. All right, we're going to head to Dirksen now. Or we're in Dirksen, the ground floor of Dirksen. So you have additional coffee areas. Prime Colors says there are stories in the Bible of God telling people not to kill others, though. But yeah, if God is real, He's not telling anyone to kill anyone. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta go up one more flight of stairs, I think. Then I'll be there. Yeah, we're probably going to lose connection in this stairwell. So just hang tight for a second. And if we don't lose connection, great. All right, I think we made it. All right, so over here, yeah, now we're going to the heart side of the building. All right, so a little. Okay. All right, good. Yeah, we're in our little location now. So a little programming update. We'll have a show tomorrow morning, per usual. Um, then we'll have probably something tomorrow night as well. Maybe it's a desktop stream, maybe it's something else. We're just going to kind of be we'll just kind of be on the lookout for that. Um, we'll probably do an election recap show. All right, is the stream a little better now in this room? Yeah, that's the one disadvantage with going inside is that we always, yeah, the internet connection typically lags a little more. But we've only lost connection one time at least so far. All right, let's chill here. Yeah, we're going to chill in this spot. Yeah, we're going to chill in this spot for a little bit. We'll do. Unfortunately, yeah, with being unless if it looks like the rain it stops outside, um, we're going to be shackled to indoors this morning while streaming. But what I may do is once we hit like an hour in here, I may just go an hour of where I'm walking and I have like my videotaping um, to where I can just film on my phone and not on the live stream. That could be a little safer for being inside anyway, I've thought about, because what we don't want to have happen if we're talking to a senator or somebody like that, and then poof, the connection flares up or it's real bad connection and we can't hear anything, then ultimately it's not really content there. So Suryanis says, Alden, have you seen the Musk vs. Rokana drama? Haven't seen. No, can you give me an update on what's going on there? I'm not too sure on what's happening there. CS says, I'm not worked up at all, just asked to see one of these stories. Has nothing to do with socialism. Prime Keller says, verse 17, you must completely destroy all these people. I know there's a story of Amalek in the Bible. But yeah, if the stream is so choppy, yeah, the problem is for the stream not to be choppy, we have to stay here, stay like in one spot. So instead of being able to walk around, um, okay, it's good. That's good right now. All right, everybody. So just a little reminder: make sure if you are new to the stream, um, please leave the video a like. Also, hit that subscribe button as well. We're always trying to expand our base, expand our reach and following here as we continue to interview members of Congress, um, talk to people about important events happening in this country. We also walk around DC. I'll show you guys the monuments and all that cool stuff. Typically, we are outside, but um, there is a rain issue, and there's minimal foot traffic as well as a result of that rain. Is it still raining out there? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's still raining pretty bad. That gentleman just said. So, yeah, in terms of going outside, there's just not going to be a whole lot of play out there right now. Um, no one wants to get wet. Um, but we will stay posted up here um, for the time being. Yeah, you never know who's going to pass on by, regardless, anyway. So, just like I'll kind of show you. You have the good thing about being on the basement floor of Hart is that you have the entrance that guy just walked in, and then you have an entrance over here and an entrance over here. So there's three entrances, and also have the like from the Dirksen, yeah, the Dirksen to Hart connection as well. So we're like uh, kind of like at a T, kind of at a T a little bit right now, T intersection. So there is a lot of potential traffic. Let's just say that. So yeah, we'll just stay posted up in this general area. I think there's enough potential play. There's Senate offices on the ground here. There's also elevators nearby where senators will need to head up to get back up to their offices. So we'll probably be able to catch a little bit of something at some point. All right, let's see. Let's read a couple comments here. Deborah Thompson says the connection and audio is. CS says the Old Testament was the law and the New Testament is all about faith. Uh, Deborah says Alden doesn't want to go outside because he's afraid to bring the thunder. You know it. Yeah, and this new haircut as well. I can't have my hair. The good point by the Colonel. Can't have my hair being all screwed up. So that's definitely going to have to remain intact. David Little says hi. Hello, David. Thank you for joining the stream today. Appreciate you being here. Spartacus says double tap your phone to hit that like button. I agree. Everyone, make sure please to like and subscribe to the channel if you're here. Uh, just a little bit about the channel. You know, we're free speech absolutists. We believe in free speech on this channel, so everyone is welcome to share your political opinions. Um, and whatever you really want to say as well. You're more than welcome to say anything on here. So we believe in free speech. Everyone has a voice. Additionally, that's the same goes in the Discord as well. If you want to join the Discord, that's sold free. You're more than welcome to join that as well. You can find the link to that in our channel description and bio. What's going on, Bear? Thank you for joining. Yeah, dude, we'll see you, big man. Yeah, a pleasure as always. I'll just kind of give you an aerial view of what we're looking at here. So you see all the Senate, yeah. It's kind of like an like 80s or 90s, kind of like corporate office building vibe. Appears to be very modern, um, spacious, right? The particular Senate offices, there's only one way in and out through the front door, unlike the Russell Senate office buildings, as we've discussed before on the show. What's going on, CS? Uh, Mr. Good Citizen says the New Testament wiped out the Old Testament. There's yeah. Every time an elevator comes down, man, you never know who's going to, you never know who's going to pop out of there. So that's what keeps things super interesting. I know, yeah, lots to talk about in the Bible this week. Yeah, we typically uh, don't really have much of a um, Bible presence on here. It's not really a big religious channel. Um, Certainly, yeah, free speech, allow it, of course, but that's why I'm not really able. Yeah, we talk politics on the channel, so that's why I can't really contribute all that much to it. There you go. Yeah, Theology Tuesday. TT. Yeah, man, I guess I forgot to send you the memo in the Discord, bro. Yeah, we're due. Yeah, this is still a pretty strong stream, even with the weather problems, and it looks like it's still raining, so it's not like we're going to be able to get back out there at all. Not that anyone wants to be outside anyway. So that's the main problem we're dealing with at the moment. Could be a good idea get over to the house side, but the problem with that is that we got to go outside for several minutes. Um, and that could doom the equipment. Yeah, we're going to see what it looks like exactly. See if we can get a visual on it. Okay, so this door is closed, but it does look like it is still raining a good bit. So yeah, so not that that really matters anyway. BW, what's going on, BW3149? Thank you for joining the stream this morning. Appreciate you being here. And Aaron Russell, hey, what's going on, Benjamin Garcia? Thanks for popping in the stream today, alongside Aaron Russell as well. Did not vandalize the reflecting pool. Somebody did. Somebody got arrested actually. A former Olympic athlete for nefarious activities within the reflecting pool. So yeah, we were down there on Saturday. We checked out the pond a little bit. Um, yeah, we checked it out Saturday a little bit. Um, and yeah, there was a good chunk of algae bloom there, of course. Oh, hey, bro. What's going on, man? Doing all right, brother? You're really Yeah. owning this look, dude. Aren't Dude, we're doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Going shorts all the way, man. You just want another reporter taking his pictures of you. You know it. Yep. Exactly. But yeah, I'm doing good, BW. Thank you. Yeah, dude. Nice to see you in the the Discord as well, brother. So, but yeah, got a little purple on today. Doing a little purple. Got the pink shirt, navy blue jacket, and we also got the black gym shorts as well. Yeah, we're still owning that look, as my buddy just mentioned there. Um, Benjamin Garcia. Yeah, I'm doing good, Benjamin. It's you, brother. Thank you for popping on the stream. Appreciate your continued support and viewership, man. Yep, the Angus Young look, baby. You know it. And Aaron says anyone who says the reflection pool is green will be sued. Thank you for your. There's just too many videos of. Yeah, there's too many videos, too many pictures. I wouldn't be too concerned with that. Yeah, there were people scrubbing the pool. They had people dumping in more chlorine, um, additional cleaners and cleaning individuals were nothing to. Um, it wasn't like it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Looking into what we need to do is I'll have to. I think the next step is to um, like set up an LLC or something for the channel and make it like this official business, because I think that's where we can head and where we are heading, um, is to go all out with this. So, as I say, why not at this point? Not even why not, but like we have momentum and we have clear momentum. Every day we get a little bit stronger. It's just like practicing. Um, yeah, just like practicing a new sport or learning a new skill or whatever. Okay, so here's breaking news from Fox News. Rubio puts on additional sanctions against the Cuban regime as pressure mounts uh, against regime change there. So, um, I know, yeah, it's such low IQ political like discourse, honestly. Um, that so many people care about it. It's just insane. Yeah. And people wonder why the country is 40 trillion in debt. If people cared about like the debt or illegal immigration or government corruption as much as they did about this pool, there'd probably be some changes by now. It's just everyone cares about these dumb low hanging fruit issues, um, that ultimately don't matter that much, honestly. Mm. Yeah, BW, yeah, it is good times in the Discord as always. Yeah, we're in there having a lot of fun. So appreciate you being in there, man. Well, he did the pool for 250, and yeah, maybe, like I think obviously he wants everything to look like the Kennedy Center, right? He has like an ego, of course, um, that sometimes, yeah, it can distract from the agenda. Um, I think that's totally a fair analysis and assessment of it, but just the rabid anger about the reflecting pool is just like insane as well, I think. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, just summertime, just got to cool off a little bit with it. So, yeah, I'm just live streaming on YouTube right now. So, so like, professional on top, party on the bottom. So, all right, sir. Thank you very much, man. There we go. Yeah. So that was our third compliment of the day about the wardrobe. So when people clown, yeah, try clown the wardrobe. It works. Yeah. I only get compliments about it, and it's something different, right? Yeah, it gets people coming over a chit chat. Coastal elitist. Yeah, see, just like my observation and analysis about the pool, that the fact that it's still going on in the chat just shows how like right I am. Just how like, yeah, how if people cared this much about illegal immigration or government corruption, crime, even whatever it is, there'd be a lot more. Um, we'd be a lot better off. Yeah, everybody, we are here in the just a little quick update. We are here in the Hart Senate building. We've just been here hanging out for about probably around a half hour now. Not sure how much longer we'll be on the live stream itself, but you also never know when, yeah, someone's going to walk on by that, yeah, I need to chit chat with or see. The reason we're not outside today is that there is a high level of rain, and it would damage the charging port. Yeah, we would lose we'd lose our ability to keep the phone charged. And ultimately, if we lose the ability to keep the phone charged and charging, we lose the amount of time that we're able to stream. So that's the big problem there, I think. All right, let's get back to a couple of comments here. Um, yeah, chat's starting to get a little aggressive. It appears to be right now. The colonel says the UN is like mud butters. It makes a lot of decrees, but no one listens or takes them seriously. right, I think we got somebody might be approaching us here. Can't tell yet. Still a little far away. Looks like Senator Grassley's office. Looks like there's Secret Service and Capitol Police personnel, other security and regime personnel outside of Senator Grassley's office of Iowa. I've been kind of chilling here. So you can see his office is down at the end of this hallway. You got this guy, yeah, out front guarding, the perimeter and the premises, the front door. So maybe, yeah, it looks like he's talking to somebody. Uh, yeah, he's talking to somebody pretty important in there. So, Bear says there was a drag queen in Houston reading books to children that was a registered sex offender. Spartacus says double tap your phone screen to like the stream. If you're new, subscribe. Absolutely. Yeah. Very well said, Spartacus. Thank you for supporting your consistent and constant support to the Awoken channel. Um, you're the man, brother. Thank you very much. No, Bear's not holding that as his point. I think he just made that as like a conversation starter. He's just kind of throwing that out there as a new topic of debate. No, Bear is right wing. Yes, sir. Yeah, we got a fresh cut. Yeah, we got a fresh cut here on Thursday. Last Thursday, I was in the Senate, got my haircut finally. Yeah, it was about time for a haircut. Needed to get one. Um, it can get a little annoying, especially in the summertime. So it's time to get a fresh cut. Start anew there. But yeah, still not a whole lot going. It is just kind of a fun. Yeah, like typically we are always kind of chasing members, but it is nice just to have a day that I can just interact with you guys a little bit. But hello, Nicholas Alexander 940. What's going on, brother? Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, we're in the Senate Hart building today, Nicholas. So we are, um, yeah. So Bing or Triple B, BBB. We are in the Senate Hart building. We're here and just kind of chilling in this common walkway. Here, seeing if we catch anybody that may be walking in or walking out of the building. Looks like Senator Grassley's office, as I have mentioned, has lots of security personnel around his door. Maybe that's just because he is, uh, a big time important member. Maybe that's 24/7 for him. Um, but maybe he's meeting with somebody as well. That could always be the case. So it looks like who he was meeting with is, yeah, they're outside taking a picture. So maybe we can uh, see what's going on here. Yeah, per capita does. I think so. But I don't know if we go up and see what the exact exchanges. But see, the thing is, I'm able to follow what you guys are saying a little bit, but I can't. Yeah, for multi-minute, like 10-minute long convos, it's really difficult to, uh, know every little keen detail. So I'll just kind of let y'all. Uh, I'll just kind of let y'all get after it a little bit here. Yeah, so the Senate Hart, just a little bit about Senate. It's the newest of the three buildings. It's very like modern, as you can tell, like very modern flooring. Let's kind of do an aerial, right? So you have like all these office buildings up here. You have this big old black thing as well. Oh, Nicholas Alexander with the little hand glove. Yeah, let's go. I know, yeah, it's almost, yeah, it is kind of a weird, um, a very odd, large object in the middle, just in the middle of the room. What's going on, Hans? It's a couple emojis. Whoa, okay. I got you, brother. Okay. BW says Lincoln warned America would be destroyed by the same things. That said, how intelligent we are to still fight sides after Lincoln's murder, and terrorists saying we're too busy fighting ourselves. Being, it says, might go cruising soon. That's going to be a lot of fun. That should be a great time. Um, Hey everybody, if you are new to the stream, make sure to leave the video a like. Also hit that subscribe button as well. We're over 1,100 subscribers on YouTube now. We've really picked up steam recently. Share this video and channel with your friends or other people that are politically interested, that you believe, um, in the channel, that want to see how Washington, D.C. actually operates on the ground level. Additionally, we have been on the stream a little over an hour now. And the reason we can't really be outside today is that we have uh, an issue with the rain. So the rain is still giving us a lot of trouble in terms of simply, um, yeah, it's just kind of a little, um, yeah, it's been a little too rainy outside. We could lose our connection. It could damage permanently damage the equipment, and we don't want that. Especially, we just got these mics from your guys' super chats. Actually, um, your guys' super chats help fund these microphones. So thank you very much for your continued support of the show. Um, and we just definitely don't want to get these damaged immediately. What's going on, Jamie? Says Happy Men's Mental Health Month. Absolutely, that's a good. Uh, that's that's a good month to celebrate there. Yeah, some guy like almost ate shit. I think he was like walking right here, and he like almost tripped. What's going on, Turbo? Thank you for joining the stream today. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're gonna let's have a seat. We're just gonna chill for a couple of minutes. Um, all right, maybe we can head up to like the second floor or something. Yeah, let's head up to the. Let's just go up to the second floor of the Hart building, or like I guess technically not ground floor, but like first floor or something. Yeah, the thing is, he's just not really Jamie. He's just not really in DC much because he's campaigning. So there won't be there just won't be a whole lot of opportunity per se with the senator from or the Senate candidate from North Carolina. And we may just need to change. Haven't gotten any bites yet here. We may just need to change location a little bit, but the problem with that is there's risk of uh, connection failing. Yeah, that's the main risk. But I still think waiting for Senator, still waiting here could be might just take a while, but we can wait it. Yeah, we'll wait it out. Bing. All right, so Hans, oh my goodness. Oh, nice. We just had had a we just had a bench open up, so we're gonna chill. Yeah, let's chill at this bench a little bit. Excuse me for that. Yeah, pretty heated little chat today. Hey everybody, if you are enjoying the stream though, make sure you leave the um, make sure you leave the video a like. Also hit that subscribe button as well. We're here in the Senate Hart building today, kind of staking out a little bit for members. Maybe a couple senators might be around, but Yeah, we're having a good time still. Chat's a little crazy, but um, well, Turbo, you're the one that made a comment about his genitalia, so I think that's pretty creepy in itself. What's going on? Thunder Rule 25 says, "Hey, hello, brother." Yeah, dude, thanks for joining the stream once again today. We're here in the Senate Hart building today in Washington, D.C., one of the three Senate office buildings here in the Capitol. Um, Kind of staking out, see if we can get a couple members to pass on by. CS asks, how are you being oppressed by our government? Give me one example of how we are like North Korea. Prime Keller says, oof, bad take. We are being taxed. Simple as that. Haven't seen. Yeah, well, trolls are. Yeah, it's just kind of a part. It's just the name of the game a little bit. Shouldn't be too concerned if there are trolls on the stream. That means it's good. The channel's growing to where they feel the necessity to return, which in itself is generates traffic and people. So I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Dude, love those purple shoes, dude. Those are awesome. Yeah. Well, they weren't really shut down by the liberal. It was courts that shut them down. It wasn't really liberals who shut the tariffs down. Uh, yes, yeah, um, yeah. Now I agree with you there, CS. The stuff was shut down so quickly that any positive impacts felt by hypothetical tariffs, um, that I think that's fair. Um, that's a fair point. I agree with you there. Yeah. Matching jacket looks good. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, you have some. You got like Secret Service personnel up here. And there's some army guy. Security personnel was escorting a gentleman in a military uniform through the first floor. I guess maybe technically second floor, but the first elevated floor in the Hart building, taking him to maybe a senate office or a senator or a hearing room or other important location. It is, yeah. The Trust me, you'd be surprised. Um, yeah, you'd be really surprised. The shorts generate compliments, interactions. Uh, no one's ever came up to me and said your shorts look hideous. So um, we're in good shape when it comes to that. Yeah, no, I agree. I do think it is important to get manufacturing back in the states. Um, that would strengthen our economy for sure. All right, very well. All right, so here we're in a sticky situation, and we kind of want to go back outside. Here, let's do an update on the. Um, let's see how the rain's looking. Some of those are good questions. Some of them. All right, looks like it's still. All right, still raining, probably just as aggressively as it was when we entered. So going outside is still going to be kind of, at least streaming outside is going to be kind of out of the question still. So we'll have to remain indoors for the streaming. That's not a big deal. Just tell us where it is. We'll drop you off. What's going on, Bob Cox? Appreciate you being on the stream, brother. I mean, stream's starting to populate a little bit today. What's going on, the Dave 026? Thank you for joining the stream today. Appreciate you being here. Hey, everybody. Uh, just a little reminder, if it's your first time on the live stream, make sure you leave the video a like. Also hit that subscribe button as well. Additionally, if you enjoy political debate, political discord, learning more about the government, make sure you join my channel's Discord. You can find the link to that in our channel description below. Totally free. Would love to encourage you guys to hop on in there. We do believe in free speech on the channel, so no matter your political views or opinions, more than welcome to hang out with us. Um, Chill, share your views, all that good stuff. So yeah, Deborah, that would be super neat if we could get Pete Hegseth on the stream. There's a lot of people that haven't been on the stream yet. We've gotten a lot of senators on the stream so far, but not all of them, and not all of the cabinet officials as well. So Prime says I don't like Pete Hegseth. So Prime Colors, are you the same as same screen name as Primal Screams? There was somebody named Primal Screams in here. Not sure if you're the same person though. Fidel says I'm more interested in what the janitors have to say. They'd probably say no comment. Yeah, they'd probably be pretty tight-lipped about everything going on. Is my guess. Maybe not though. You never know. Okay, no worries, Prime. So we got two primes on the channel now. All right, so it is nearing lunchtime. It is starting to get a little close to lunch here at the Capitol. So there's going to be people uh, in and out all around it. So we're going to get a lot of foot traffic here. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of foot traffic here in the next couple of minutes. So be ready. People going to and from lunch and other important duties that they will be heading towards. What's going on, Patrick Barter? Thanks for joining the stream today. Appreciate you being here, big man. Yeah, we have a large group here. A lot of these big groups, especially when the Congress is in session, will have advocacy weeks, all that other good stuff. So lots of people will fly in. Yeah, they'll have fly-ins, come here from out of town to see what's going on in the Senate. In some foot traffic, so nobody. Um, they haven't seen any members though, unfortunately. Yeah, the Venezuela operation, that was definitely much more effective, I think. And maybe it was effective. Um, yeah, I got the president slap happy on regime change. Jeremy says, "You're wrong, Jeremy." Fidel says they're becoming more irrelevant by the day. The Dave says sounds like a miserable experience being Pete Hegseth. And Fidel also adds, "Crying Wolf is their only move." Ooh, breaking news: Tiger Woods makes his first public appearance since his car accident about probably 2.5, 3 months ago. Tiger Woods was in another automobile accident. We did a whole episode on Tiger. That was a fun one. Yeah, that was a fun little episode. Yeah, we should ask some of these people if it's still raining or not. Oh no. Yeah, it looks like it's raining. Bing said bar hopping in Georgetown. Oh man, yeah, looks like it is still raining pretty aggressively out there. And I don't know if Georgetown's the best place to go bar hopping though. Oop, I think I lost connection. Well, I must say you were quite sporty. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Okay, we're back, everybody. Yeah, just got our fifth compliment of the day. Here we go. We're back. Thank you, everybody, for the compliments, the kind words. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, just starting to pack up in this little lobby area, though. All right, so I think we're going to move locations. Let's move locations. Um, yeah, right now we're just, there's no foot traffic here. Yeah, it's been about an hour. We haven't seen one senator yet. Um, let's head it. See, the thing is, I don't want to draw too much attention though. Who cares? Yeah, we still gotta get, still gotta get content one way or the other. All right, we're going to try and do this. We're going to head back to the Dirksen building. So here, if we do lose service, don't worry, we'll join back in a second. Yeah, we just got to get.
Yeah, man. All right, have those dry walks.
Yeah, that's not a good first step, I'd say. Yeah, probably not the best first step. Here, all right, need to go undercover for a sec. All right, okay. All right, so we changed locations. Everyone to be perked up here for a little bit. It's a little more centralized location. Yeah, can you guys still see and hear me? I just need somebody to confirm that we have service down here.
Oh, I thought this was a line to get in. No.
Okay, thank you, Spartacus. Yeah, so we're just going to be posted up here for a little bit. Yeah, there should be a little more traffic down here. So I'll give you a little bit where we are now. So you have like the Senate train. This will take members and senators to the pretty much the Senate floor. You got like the cafeteria over here. This is the way you get back to the building we just left. And then over here is you get to the Russell Senate building. So it's another high traffic area. We'll see if we can talk to anybody while we're here. Thank you, Spartacus. Yeah, after I become president, we'll still live stream all the time. There's going to be no way to stop it. So, yeah, dude, this channel will never cease to exist. We will always continue in one capacity or another. So we got a couple of things primed and teed up. Yeah, now it's just a waiting game. We're in the position. Now it's just kind of a waiting game. So. Not sure where the tracks. Oh. Okay. Which way? Deborah asks, I thought the phone crashed from all the thirsty, desperate losers. Yeah, there's been a lot of different people on the stream today. That's for certain. Yuppie says, thank you very much. Yuppie says, great job. Have a tendonizing Tuesday, our future president. Yeah, man, it's Tuesday trivia as well after work, so it's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on today. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. But just a little reminder, if it is your first time on the live stream, make sure to leave the video a like. Also hit that subscribe button as well. We're over 1,100 on YouTube now. We're still building, though, however, all the time. And today we are inside because of some extreme weather difficulties. Lots of rain, very high velocity of rain here in DC. So there's another area that has, we might change again. We're going to head down to this area. Yeah, once again, let me know if the stream crashes or anything. So we are in the tunnels, but we are going to another area where there's going to be a lot of foot traffic as well. You, Spartacus. Yeah, so here, I'll show you guys where we're going right now. So at the end of this hallway, you have this little circle. Basically, it's another congregation area where senators are forced to enter and exit from up to a point. They can either go here, the space that we were just at, or outside, basically, or they can ride the trolley all the way back. all the way back to like Hart, the first location we posted up in.
Yeah, I think he just is that way.
We're just going to be going back and forth a little bit. We just need to be on the move at all times, I think. Yeah. We're fishing and the fish a little bit today. So we got to play both sides a little bit. And this hallway basically has the two main corridors on where we're going to get our catch for the day. We just want to get a couple of clips with members today. We can always go to the house side as well, but the house side's a little crazier. Let's just say that. We are at 100% battery, so we're good on battery. Yeah, nothing to worry about there.
Sorry, Ryan. I'm giving you forewarning. Be on the lookout for these things.
What's going on, Damon Alexander? 6431. Thank you for hopping in on our stream today. We're in the Senate Dirksen building right now. Lots of rain here in DC, putting us inside today. We're in a pretty high foot traffic area, so we'll see if we can get any members to kind of cross on by. But yeah, thanks. Yeah, peace to you as well. Deborah says, hope you'll stream another app. We'll see how much longer we go. The thing is, what I may do is they always have votes in the evening. So you can always. Oh, we got one.
Maybe all right.
All right, we got Senator Peter Welch of Vermont coming. Hey, Senator, what's your favorite place to eat in Vermont? Ooh, didn't get one there. Almost got him. Good try. Yeah, gotta try a little bit. Yeah. What's up?
So I think I actually follow you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Yeah.
Appreciate the questions.
Yeah.
Not everybody asks.
Yeah, not trying to be overtly hostile, you know what I mean? Just like genuine interactions. But yeah, man, it's a hit or miss game a little bit sometimes. So as long as you're in the location for it, that's all you can really ask for, Let's see, I just met one of my fans there. We're here on the live stream. Just tried to talk with Senator Peter Welch um, of Vermont there. Yeah, did not bite. Yeah, tried to do, yeah, just try to do a little friendly question there. Did not get anything from the senator from Vermont there. But as this just proved, though, this is a high traffic area. So there's going to be.
Hey, follow me, guys. Follow me this way.
Yeah, they're always moving, Spartacus. So yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, probably didn't. Yeah, didn't want to dox his location. Everyone's going to be going, heading there now. So. So yeah, just kind of show you guys a little bit of this area right here. So you have the lunch. So you have two elevators people could enter off at. You have like the lunchroom itself. You have this, yeah. You'll have this hallway. Then you'll have like this tunnel. Then you have the stairwell as well, and then you got whoever's coming back here, and plus an elevator. So there's like eight or nine entry and exit points in just this little corner. So it's a very quick, very uh, yeah. There's lots of opportunities. So it's kind of like whack-a-mole. You always just got to be, always kind of be a little ready. You know what I mean? So, sorry, sir. So yeah, that keeps things interesting. Figures out says we are in the Senate Dirksen building today. We were in the Hart building a little bit. Um, didn't get a whole lot of foot traffic over there, but we're now in a little heavier traffic area here in the Dirksen building. You have like an exit here, you have elevators right here, you'll have other stuff going on. What's this guy doing? Who's this guy pulling the trolley? But you are correct about that. Yeah, lots of entry and exit points. But yes, Spartacus, you are correct. Yeah, got build report. Like that's how the interaction with Senator Schmidt last week weren't. Because yeah, one day it was the compliment about the catching the baseball game. Um, and then I was able to get the policy question like 2 days later. So yeah, you just kind of have to start getting recognized a little bit. Oh no,
Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo. Yo. That's one of my buddies that I work with. Great guy. Yeah, great young patriot. Yep, yeah, I keep grinding, Spartacus. You are right about that, man. Yeah, we'll get hits. We are talking we're trying to get a couple we're trying to get a couple senators to talk back with us, answer our questions. We try to get Senator Welch about his favorite restaurant in Vermont. Peter Welch, the junior senator from Vermont, succeeding the longtime Patrick Leahy of Vermont. Leahy was there for like 3 or 4 decades in the Senate. So some big shoes to fill by Welch, but we try to ask him his favorite restaurant in Vermont. Came up a little bit short there. All right, we'll wait. Yeah, we'll probably give it like 5 more minutes here, and then we'll probably exit the building because I'll have to head back to my day job for a little bit. But we'll try and come back. I'm not sure if we'll live stream it later. But the house has votes this evening, so we'll try to get some House members on camera a little bit.
Range of emotion, like random.
We're going to head back to. Let's head back to another building here. Yeah, that would be huge. If you can get those, that would be pretty big. Yeah, there's always a ton of construction here, that's for sure.
I'm gonna brainstorm. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'll come to you with ideas right now.
We're going to head up the stairs real quick. What's going on, Noah? Thank you for joining the stream today, Noah. Always lovely seeing you. Always lovely seeing all of you guys. But I don't really know a whole lot about the DC mayoral. I just know some socialist one. That's all I really know about it. Well, a couple people have been removed. People would describe as a positive, as a plus, that's for sure. We might stream a little bit tonight. I'm not sure if I'll go live when I'm on the House side, though. Is it still raining outside?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna brave the doors. It's better than what it was when we entered. So, yeah, I think we're going to give it a shot. Maybe since it's a little, more. Maybe there might be some more foot traffic. And we won't have to worry about the internet issues as well. Inside, you always got to worry about internet sometimes. Um, what's going on, Real Jackson? Thank you for joining the stream. But yeah, we'll see about streaming tonight. If not, if I just come here like record on my phone, it'll be one of the two. So we got some. Yeah, we might have some play over here. There's a school group, and there's probably a senator talking to them. Being asked if I'm an attorney. Not an attorney. Strictly politics for me. Don't have a desire for law school. Have some buddies that are in it, but just not really for me. Um, but no, not in the legal, not in the legal realm and world there. Well, my official title is the Purple Sovereign. That's my name that people address me as for the show. Like that's my Discord name in the Discord. So yeah, everyone, you can also call me Supreme Leader as well. I'll accept that, or Aulden, whichever of the three that you're most comfortable with, is okay with me. All right. So we are back outside here, and you have a bunch of nuns walking this way. I think those are nuns, right? But yeah, but Purple Sovereign is my title name, like my official title for the movement, the Awoken movement, the movement that I have started and that you guys are a part of. You can also call me Aulden. No senators at the steps. Yeah, so it's just going to be a kind of a bare day for trying to see some of these people. Yeah, we got some at. Yeah, I saw a couple other senators while inside. Just wasn't in a good enough angle or position to really talk to them. But we'll get some more tonight, regardless. So, and it's starting to rain again too. So you have all these people with little ponchos on and stuff. Boom, there's the Capitol building. So yeah, the camera could start faltering at any second now. I'm trying to protect the charging port for it. What's up, Warthog? 04? Dude, nice to see you again, man. Yeah, always. Yeah, dude. I've seen you a few times now on the stream. Okay. Yeah, this could get bad. Trying to protect uh, the charging port because if it says it's too soaked for charging, then we will be on the timeline. But we're not going to be streaming that much longer today, though. Regardless, Mudbutters thinks there's a. Oh no. Yeah, the screen's starting to get a little wet, so I can't really move comments up and down right now. But yeah, there's the Capitol though. So yeah, we're going to head back to the day job for a little bit. Yeah, time to make a little money. I think additional money. We'll say Deborah Thompson, very kind, left me a super chat at the beginning of the stream today. So, all right, they got somebody here. Looks like there's a couple more they're trying to get up. So, all right, yeah, it's stuck on zoomed in. I can't get it to zoom back out. So, it's just going to be zoomed in for pretty much the rest of the stream, I think. Yeah, hopefully this rain just goes away by tonight or tomorrow. Because, yeah, when there's not foot traffic outside, that's when it gets it gets difficult as well. Okay, I think we're back to, normal screen size. Hey, everybody. So if you're just now hopping on the stream or you've been hanging out with us a little bit today, make sure to leave the video a like. You got the U.S. Capitol building right behind me. We've been in the Senate a lot today, past couple of hours, trying to get a couple interviews for the channel, but still a fun day on the live stream, just talking with you guys. Yeah, not every day is it's just going to fluctuate, kind of like the stock market a little bit. Some days there's going to be content galore. Other days there's just simply not going to be. So, um, and that's what the reality, the situation is sometimes. So. But it's still, today was a very fun community building day. I think I was able to be pretty engaged with you guys today, which isn't always the case, I think. Yeah, definitely. Like the rain is not popular here in DC. So, but hey, everybody. So if you've already liked and subscribed, uh, feel free and would love to have you guys join our Discord as well. There's 41 of us in there now, so we've expanded, nearing 45 people now in there. And to love to have you in there as well. We're sending memes, debating, sending each other goofy stuff, and also breaking news updates as well. I know Sir Yanish and Sam and Beta Summons, they're usually our breaking news people on the stream. Um, but there is a breaking news channel for the Discord as well. So we'd love to have you guys hop on in there as well. Yeah, we are exiting the Capitol. We're going to head back to the day job. So we're going to start wrapping things up today. Just want to thank you all for joining the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. Um, We probably won't be live again tonight, but I'm gonna try to go back, see if we can get any good content. Just on my own, probably do a little solo mission. It is fun taking you guys with me, but at the certain spot where the house members go in and out of, sometimes it's not the best area for streaming. The streaming takes up a lot of energy and connection. Oh, what's going on, Renee? Renee Jean, thank you for joining the stream today. I appreciate you being here. Super dope. D. Rooker Griffith, yeah, like Peter Griffin. Hey, Peter. What's going on, Renee? Thanks for popping in today. I should have done that when Peter Welch walked by. I should have been like, Peter, where's your favorite place to eat? Of course, Spartacus. Yeah, man, that's what we're here for, dude. Oh, and Spartacus, have you been able to get in the Discord yet? Yeah, dude, we'd love to see you in there, man. Thank you, 1203. I appreciate your support there. I'm from Sorry about that, everybody. I just lost a little connection right there. But Spartacus says, no, I still need to download it. I'm procrastinating, learning a new app, but we'll soon. Awesome, brother. Yeah, sounds good, man. Yeah, no worries. We just want to pimp, get everyone in there that we can, as quickly as we can, too. We want to keep riding this momentum wave we're on. But, okay, everybody. Well, I think we're going to end things there. Fun stream. We'll try to get some content for you guys tonight as well. But, okay, everybody. Well, you have been awoken with Aulden. Much love, everybody. Take care. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Happy Election Day to New York, South Carolina, Maryland, and Utah.